Welcome. We are continuing with unit rate, and today we're going to go over better buy. So one of the things that many times they ask you for regarding the topic of unit rate is they give you two rates and ask you which store has the better buy. We are going to use unit rate, or in this case specifically unit price. When we're dealing with money, the unit rate is called unit price because it's the price for one unit, and we're going to use that to help us determine which store has the better buy. Before we jump into this problem, you can get more of these types of worksheets with visuals. As you can see here in this worksheet, there's visuals, everything's laid out step by step, and there are some students that need that and they're struggling, and this can really help them with these supports. So you can click on the links below: Amazon, Teachers Pay Teachers, follow me on Pinterest. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more videos on middle school math topics that are broken down, simple visual math. Okay, back to this problem. So what happens here, we have two rates being given to us. Store A sells 11 packs of soda for $2.20. Store B sells 6 packs of soda for $1.26. Which store has the better buy? So one thing I see students do a lot of times is I see students just look at the two prices and they just say, oh, okay, this one has the better buy because it's less money. Now, sometimes that is going to be the answer, but we cannot just look at the prices and compare them unless we first have the price for one unit. Or if you're comparing the same thing, like if it was 11 packs for 11 packs. Here we're comparing 11 packs and 6 packs. That's not the same amount. So we are going to use unit price to help us determine the better buy. So before we start comparing and seeing which one is cheaper and which one has the smaller price, we have to first find the unit price, the unit rate for each store for this item. And the way we do find unit rate from a rate given to us, here a rate is given to us, and here a rate is given to us. But the way to find unit rate from a rate is divide. Now, you have seen my previous videos that when we're dividing, order is very important. So we cannot divide in any order they give us. We cannot just say, oh, I'll divide 11. I'll just put down 11 divided by $2.20 because they put 11 first, so I'm going to put 11 first. No, this is incorrect. We always have to put the money first. When we are finding unit price, money always comes first. Even if they gave it to us in different order, here they didn't put the money first. But we need to always put the money first when we're dividing to find the unit price. So here, let me get my pen. We're going to start with store A first. We're going to ignore everything else so we don't get confused. And I made it red so you can see that store A, the information for store A is right here in red. We're just going to take the numbers here and we're going to divide. But we're going to pay attention to the order. And if you forgot that price goes first, I wrote it here, price. So there are visuals here, but eventually when you do this many times, you should remember that, oh, price goes first when I'm finding unit price. And then we divide by the number here, the packs, which is 11. And then we can divide, whether you're dividing that using long division or on the calculator, you're going to get 0.2. Now, some students get confused. What is 0.2? Is that 2 cents or is that 20 cents? But 0.2, think of money. And with money, we usually have 2 places after the decimal. So you can always put a 0 at the end, not in between, but at the end. So this is 20 cents for 1 pack. So this is our unit price for 1 pack at store A. If we buy this for $2.20, we end up paying 20 cents for each pack. And then now we need to find the unit price for store B. So now we're going to ignore the red sentence, ignore everything with store A, and we're just going to look at the blue, which is all the numbers that we need for finding the unit price for store B. And we see a 6 and a $1.26. And we have to put the price first. And if you forgot, I wrote here price. So here you put the price. Price always comes first when we're dividing to find the unit price. money always comes first in the division. And then we're dividing by the amount of packs, which here is 6. And now either you're doing the long division or you're going to put it into the calculator and get 21 cents for 1 pack. So now we have the unit price, the amount for the price for 1 unit. In this case, the unit is packs. And now we can compare. Store A is 20 cents for 1 pack, and Store B is 21 cents for 1 pack. Yes, it's only a penny different, but we're still looking for the better buy. And when we're buying a lot of things, a lot of packs, then the money adds up. So 20 cents is cheaper. We want to buy, the better buy is the one that is less expensive. So we look for the smaller unit rate, choose the smaller unit price, as it says here, and which store has the better buy. So we always go back to the question. Well, this store has the better buy, and this store is Store A. So Store A has the better buy. And usually we would write this as a sentence. I'm not going to do that here. Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm going to write the sentence. Store A has the better buy. And if they ask you to explain, well, remember, we always want to save money, so we're looking for the smaller unit price. And Store A has the smaller unit price. It is cheaper, so that's why it is the better buy. Sometimes they try to trick you. They give you this type of question, but they don't ask which is the better buy. They ask you which one is more expensive. So if they ask you which one is more expensive, then you look for the larger, the greater unit price. Okay, if you want to get more worksheets with visuals broken up step by step, please click on the links below. You can go to Amazon, Teacher Pay Teacher, follow me on Pinterest for more topics in math, and make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for more videos. Make sure to check out the links to my other videos. Thank you.